Good afternoon. This is Brian Hitzelberger, your professor for AD 255 Art Appreciation Online, spring semester 2021. This is week 11, and our discussion this week is titled Personal Responses. So in this module, we really looked at a lot of stuff. We read and studied the development of the visual arts in the Western world in the late 18th and 19th centuries. And during this period, our textbook kind of lays out a series of movements that progress in just kind of this very sequential order, bing, 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 with each one responding to the last. To recap, those movements were Neoclassicism, Romanticism, Realism, Impressionism, and then Post-Impressionism. For this week's video, I would like you to discuss one movement you find yourself drawn to, as well as why. And I'd also like you to discuss another movement that you find yourself repelled by, and why. Now, keep in mind, the visuals and the type of artwork that came out of these movements is a big part of the movement, yes. But each movement had its own set of philosophies and ideologies that were associated with it. Not only do I want you to respond to the artwork from that movement, but I'd like you to think through the ideas that drove the aesthetics of that movement, right? What were the philosophies and the ideas that were behind each one of these movements? That is another aspect of being compelled by or repelled by something. You may actually find the intellectual ideas of the artwork very interesting, but the artwork itself not really, visually very unpleasing. That's a completely legitimate position to be in. But this is really a personal post where I would like you to actually talk through, what is interesting to you and what is actually repellent to you from this one specific period in history. Thank you so much, and as always, I look forward to seeing your videos.